there, folks. Billy Coulter from the Z6 Makerspace, formerly known as our shop. And yeah, I know I should have gotten a haircut before the shelter-in-place order came out. But anyway, I want to talk about the need to get protective equipment into the essential personnel that are not first responders. The first responders need the good stuff first. We agree with that. But we've got to figure out a way to protect the essential workforce that really doesn't have enough, at least doesn't appear to have enough access to good PPE with regard to breathing. So this is intended from a Z6 Culture Company family, but we want to share it. Maybe some of the people can use this information. Maybe some people can add to it, give it more value. But anyway, your comments are going to be welcome. What we have done is we've taken a buff, and I really don't know what the proper name for this thing is. It's something that I've gotten many of. I use them for fishing. I pull them up over my nose and my ears and my neck, and it protects you from UV. My dermatologist and I have a special relationship that I want to minimize, so therefore I am real aware that I need to take care of my skin. So we've taken this buff, we've taken a little respirator mask that our own Sonia Rodriguez and her mother have made a bunch of. We've got lots, we're going to share them. And we've taken this mask, and for this one I've got on my neck, I've actually cut these leads off, and I have, on this buff that's inside out, I have hot glued that mask to it, flipped it back inside out, and this is what I come up with. This little orange mask here inside of my buff. Pull it up over my nose, over my ears, covers my neck, and also gives my little breathing. Makes me sound like a frog, but otherwise than that, everything's protected. One thing I want to warn everybody about is I'm not a respirator manufacturer. I'm not part of a manufacturer team for this particular product. We're just trying to get creative to solve a problem. Seems to be a pretty legitimate problem. Construction sites especially. There are times we've got to get within 6 feet of each other. Social distancing is not really an option. So how do we take care of those people we've got to put inside of that 6 feet? That said, we're going to do some testing on this. One of my companies here, we do testing. We're going to see if we can do a little pressure drop test on this thing, find out how hard it is really to breathe through it. Maybe do some tests where we collect some particles, do some spore trap testing, send it off to our friends with the laboratories to test that kind of stuff. See if there's a need to improve it. If there is a need to improve it, these masks all have the capacity to add a little filter inside of the little respirator mask. This particular filter is made by Tamlin. Tamlin is a weather resistant barrier, rain screen, building products company. I'm not necessarily sure that they would endorse the use of their product like this, but you know, strange days are producing strange results, right? So for now, I'm not saying that's the product we should be using, but that's the product we've got for now. My guys are going to wear a face shield as well. I had to work on one of these Friday. I was amazed at how clear it is. You actually forget the thing is on. So this face shield combined with this respirator, I feel is going to be a real good, honest attempt to move forward in a responsible fashion. That's kind of my company's motto, is that, you know, it's all about responsible forward movement. You know, how do we get everybody back to work? And this is our attempt at getting there. One thing I can tell you about this face shield, and I'm not trying to be funny, although it may be funny, is you have to remember to raise it if you're a type of person that likes to spit. Otherwise, it can become embarrassing, and I've heard that it happens. I might have seen it happen. So anyway, that's our idea. Welcome to more comments. Respond. You know, if you're an employee, if you're not an employee, let me know. Maybe we can improve on this thing. Until then, everybody stay safe. Bye.